Hi, I'm Jamie Lynn, and thanks for joining me. I love talking about triumphing over challenge and living in the light of possibility. What I'm going to share with you in the next few minutes always inspires happiness within me. This joy fills me with so much passion that I hope it inspires you with the secrets to live in joy and happiness too. Life is full of challenges. We all have them, like coordinating our professional and personal lives while still finding the time to have some fun and to pick up the groceries. We all have bigger challenges too, like planning for a stable future. And we all have a conscious choice about how we handle those challenges. When you boil it down, there are really only two options. Live in the light of possibility, stay happy, stay positive, and be joyful, or live in the darkness of fear, doubt, and worry. And the answer really is quite simple. Just ask yourself, who do you want to hang out with? Positive people or negative people? And more importantly, who do you hang out with in your alone time in the privacy of your mind? Are you hanging with your happy self or your worry self? Your light side or your dark side? And most important, every day has a price. The price you pay is one day less of your life. And while we don't know the timeline of our lives, without being philosophical, I'll save that for a little later, our lives will end. Did you waste today in worry, which is toxic to your mind, body, and spirit, which shortens your life? Or was your day, even with its challenges, joyful and happy? As the degree of challenge is sometimes greater than others, and if we have lived, there are cycles that are easier and those that are downright awful, but we still traded a part of our life for them. When an unpleasant time passes, that part of your life is still gone. Did you wallow, or did you still find some joy? Did you waste it, or did you still find something to be happy about? Philosophically, I believe at the end of our lives, just like the end of each day, there will be a time of reflection. Did you choose wisely? In your reflections this evening, consider, were you happy? Did you live in the light of possibility, or did you live in the darkness of fear and worry? And because you traded a day of your life, was it worth the price? In your reflections, what can you do tomorrow to be more joyful? As the days run into weeks, did you make a conscious choice to have a joyful week even through the challenges? The weeks flow into months and years, and once they're gone, they're gone. Were those days worth the price of how you lived them? This is probably the most important thing to think about before all of our finite days unconsciously fly by. These days, as you know, quickly add up to a lifetime, and at the biggest moment of reflection, when you check out, when you kick the bucket, did you choose wisely? Did you live a joyful life? Were you happy? Along with philosophy, I've always loved science and metaphysics. As a young girl, I loved observing the clouds moving across the sky, the phases of the moon, and how plants unfurl as they come out of the earth and out of the darkness. All of nature filled me with wonder, and intuitively, I've always known what the quantum physicists are now telling us about quantum intelligence and cosmic intelligence. Now, They define the smallest component of all that exists, the God particle, or cosmic intelligence. Somehow, I always felt connected to this cosmic intelligence. I believe that we all are. If we just spend a little time developing awareness, we can tap into the God particle within ourselves. And by the way, color alchemy easily taps into the cosmic intelligence because, as you'll soon learn, color is the essence of the God particle. As long ago as I can remember, bald guys in yellow robes would come play with me in my dreams, and at the time, I didn't know they were Buddhist monks. The first time I heard the words alchemy and Kabbalah, I loved the way they sounded, even without knowing what they meant. I'd also questioned the rabbis about the hidden mysteries and was never satisfied when they said, "That knowledge is not for you." So I gravitated toward the teachers that said, "Learn what I have to teach you and grow beyond. Continue to be a seeker of truth and knowledge." I'm still hungry for that knowledge, and I trust the metaphysical science and its cosmic intelligence because it is the source of all matter and human consciousness. With cosmic intelligence at the source, the method I use to create joy and happiness, such as the scientific aspects of feng shui and the science of color alchemy, are the methods that I use because they are consistently effective. This is the part of the law of living. Cosmic intelligence is part of the law of living, and it provides us with the choice to live in the light and happiness or darkness and worry. Again, based upon quantum science, I believe that when you're born, you have a karmic destiny, and I look at birth as a point, like a point of light. I also believe there's free will, which I see as a path from that point which fans out like a V or a ray of light. And on your journey, you can walk on the smooth leg of the V, the rocky side of the V, or any of the variables in between. Feng Shui, the design of your home to nurture your inner life, supports walking on the smooth side of the V. And even though the Feng Shui that I practice is based upon the consistency of mathematical formulas derived from the natural laws, like I said, if you have lived and if you are truly living, there will still be bumps in the road. But whether you're walking on the smooth or the rocky side, it is your awareness that illuminates your journey. Isn't it true that when you are in fear of each step, you lose confidence and metaphorically your footing? You know, just the other day, being a klutzy human being, we are all human, I was rushing around so fast that I bumped into a table. Bam! I saw stars. And while it left a huge blue welt on my leg, I immediately refocused on whatever I was doing, which dismissed the pain. If I had paid attention to my leg, it would have throbbed in the darkness for hours. Conscious choice is an inside job. Living in the darkness is painful. And it's such a waste when we have a conscious choice to be happy. Discover the conscious choice of being happy and living in the light of possibility, part 2.